Okay, I've actually tried to get a few people now. It seems like everyone's busy, probably because it's fucking midnight. But that said, no reason not to get the stream started. Maybe it'll at least be enjoyable with me and whoever my viewers end up being. I got a boat. I got me. It's not much, but we'll make it work. Just fixing one last. That was not the thing I wanted to fix. Click, 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 click. And okay, so apparently I just had to sort of switch myself over. Don't know what's going on there, and honestly, don't care enough. So, I don't really have a goal this time. I mean, aside from shutting off my desktop audio so I stop hearing myself in tandem. There we go. Okay. Now we can all sleep easier knowing that I can't hear myself. Which means I'm free to say the dumbest shit I want to say. I posted my links. I posted them like all the places I usually post them. I'll post them again. If I can remember where I put them. My brain is not full of the smarts today. for I am sleepy. Yeah, the only place I didn't post it was like a few smaller group chats. Everywhere else, it's usually up. I got 5 viewers. I'm very happy to have all 5 of you here. I wish I knew who you were, but this thing is really not making it easy for me to know who's really viewing and who's a bot. So I'm just going to assume that you're all real. And that'll make me personally happier. And with that said, let's get this shit show on the road. So we got ship's log stuff, we got adventure stuff, we got all kinds of stuff. Honestly, the weirdest thing about this is I didn't really have a topic prepared for in case nobody showed up. So I'm answering questions from the audience. Not that I expect there to be any, but I'm answering them. And if that doesn't work, then I'll figure something else out. What doesn't work? I don't know what doesn't work. Oh, if I just start rambling and hope that some idea for something stream-worthy happens. But I think we're also due for, just some good vibes, just some good chilling. Something I've kind of wanted to do for a bit. Just, haven't because I have severe anxiety, which should not be a surprise to anyone. I'm gonna get some more money before I buy furniture. But that rug is cool. The tables are cool. Oh, that table's really cool. Those drapes. Okay, well, that's okay. We got enough to start with. And I'll just kind of, go from there. Oh, or the game could decide it doesn't want to stream anymore. Oh, hell yeah, I would eat Bacon Mac. I would love some Bacon Mac. That's not really a hypothetical. That's a thing that I've eaten before. Honestly, I'm really just trying to understand how this time it's not working. Okay, that depends. Me as Coral personally probably would not be the one consuming Bacon Mac. But in general, it would be consumed. Okay, so it was working. I was testing it, and now it's not working. So I guess I'm gonna go to the desktop and try again. I mean, I can just not eat fish. I can eat other things. Oh, I'm being raided. Of course, right when everything is breaking. But, hello? It's wonderful to have you here. I am so sorry that you showed up right as my stream broke. But, yeah, no pants raid? Fuck it. Ghouls and guests. Properties. Okay, so if I just allow... Okay, sure. Now it works. Now we can start properly. And by start properly, I mean... Listen, you think I'm wearing pants right now? There's a reason you can't see below the waist. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. Oh, hello, King Kiminiko. And it's Bruce! Oh, shit. So, considering I tried repeatedly to get people on here to just talk to, I am taking questions from the audience, which in this case is whoever's here right now. The last question was, would I eat Bacon Mac? The answer is yes. Do sea spirits have legs? Why do you assume I'm a sea spirit? Just because you haven't seen my legs does not mean I'm a sea spirit. I feel like I made it pretty clear as to I am a regular human. I'm a normal human who does normal human things like sitting in chairs and paying taxes. Yeah, you've never. You know what? I can't prove that you have or have not seen my legs. Yes, normal human video game playing. God, I hate these people. They just look weird. I'll take this from you. And hopefully find something along the way that isn't friendship. We're just going. We're just going right on adventures. Literally any of you who have my Discord and are willing to be heard are invited to fucking show up on stream. You're not expected to do a goddamn thing. I'm gonna check my Discord in a moment once I figure out where I'm at/going. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. the answer there is that I was not taken up on my proposition, which is a shame, because, like, you could have gotten free stuff, maybe. Maybe. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of... Oh, okay. Too far. Too far. Boat. No, boat. Boat, go other way. Boat, go this way. Boat, yes, boat. Boat. Anyway, thank you again so much for the raid. I'm sorry you guys caught me in the middle of having my pants down. Because I, of course, wear pants. Like any normal human being. I know, it's not a great night for some people. You don't have, no one has to apologize. I'm very interested in this washer and dryer story because knowing you, it's probably significantly more interesting than it sounds. Okay, so what do we got? We got something in Ruby's Fall. That's not Ruby's Fall. That's Ruby's Fall. 1. Wherever the fuck this is. Unfortunately, it's not that kind of night. Not yet, anyway. But, you know, there's still time. I can wink now. Wink. Okay. 3 is... It kind of looks like a... like one of those Among Us's, but sideways. Oh, good. It's all the way over here, near the death wall. Just what I always wanted. 4 is at the Devil's Thirst. Because if the devil is known for anything, it's being thirsty. Well, I guess lust is a sin. Flintlock Peninsula, because we're just doing the whole goddamn everywhere today. And Fetcher's Rest, because God hates me. Ashen Reaches. Okay, so we officially sailed. Yeah, I don't blame anyone who left. I know someone left. But anyway, we've sailed across the ocean, into the ocean, around the ocean. However people describe that. Listen, I'm just here to make money today. With my boat, which is a totally normal way of traveling that I do all the time. And I've never had any problems with. If that was a donation for me lying. Oh. I gotta... Oh, I got the follower. Thank you, Taylor Wolf. May I ask why you were confused? Like, don't get me wrong, you are more than welcome to be confused. I myself am usually confused. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that would do it. I'm very sorry. I mean, I'm not that sorry, but I'm sorry about the confusion. Because that sounds honestly incredibly disorienting. I'm being hosted? Oh. I didn't get an alert thing for that. That makes me happy. Okay, see, you can't drop a bomb like that in the middle of my chat and then not follow up on it. Your laundry appliances are cursed. That's more interesting than anything I have going on today. Man, this guy's skull is just very thick. Stop. Let me... Where even... Stop it. Stop. Thank you. I got a letter. I got some money. And I got your skull turned into gold. Okay. I have to be honest. I am very used to being bullied by my chat. However, from you, this is a new low. And by low, I mean I really should have expected it, because everyone else in my chat does it too. You can try to... Yeah, you... Go ahead, try. Give me your best shot. My day was very weird. I pretty much didn't sleep since last night. I had to do the online order grocery thing, and they moved it all to behind the store. So I sat in a dark parking lot for half an hour because they couldn't see my car. So that was fun. That was definitely an interesting element of my day. Earlier, I watched some streams, streamed a little Banjo-Tooie, that was fun. I'm really getting into this whole VTuber nonsense. Flowers, you don't understand what the word bullying means, and that's okay. You're right, I've been owned, I've been got. Just strung up. No way I can come back from this one. I did drop anchor. Oh, thank you. This is actually I've got some model updates incoming I've been working on. But it means a lot to hear anyone call me pretty. I just really like being called pretty. I know what pants mean. As for what games I prefer playing, stuff where I can kind of just screw around and explore with friends. Honestly, anything that has a co-op campaign mode I like. I sunk so many hours into Breath of the Wild that by the end of it, I gave up purely because the only thing left to get was the Korok seeds. So, I'm very excited for Breath of the Wild 2, if it ever comes out, which I'm not especially prone to believing in, purely on the grounds that whenever I want a game to come out, it doesn't. Top 5 wish list for new Breath of the Wild 2. Make me not have to hear Revali's Gale. That's just number one. Just let me use the power. Actually, yeah, the ability to toggle the cool powers you get from the other champions. Although I don't even know what's canon anymore, because apparently Hyrule Warriors rewound time or some shit. I just want more Gerudo clothes. I want as much Gerudo clothes as they're willing to give me. And then I want more. Because, yeah. Anyway, I absolutely have a pair of human legs that work, and I use them to... Did my ship sink because I had cursed? It did. Okay, wow. This is an amazing fucking start. Yeah, my ship you know what? I don't... Okay, goodbye, Taylor Wolf 56. It was very nice to meet you, and you said nice things about me, and that made me happy. And yeah, thank you for the follow, and I hope to see you around. See what if you can. Yeah. Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this. Here's how we're gonna fucking do this. Here.
I foresaw your arrival.
What? No, I don't want to sell these to you. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow. So, honestly, I really like the concept since, like, straight up since FaceRig was in alpha. I owned it. I messed around with it a little, but honestly, streaming was pretty much entirely esports at that point. Like, there were Let's Plays, but it wasn't the same. So, I had not thought, honestly, my computer couldn't handle it at the time anyway. But also, I hadn't considered the idea that I could mix, you know, VTubing and streaming at the same time. Where the fuck am I? Once I started seeing a bunch of VTubers, I honestly was just like, that seems like fun. And sometimes I'm not super happy with how my human facade appears. That's not to say that, like, I hate it, but I definitely wouldn't say that I'm in love with it. Oh, there's a box. And my aim is terrible. What's in the box? Who gets the box? So, anyway, what got me into VTubing after that was mostly, I presently am in a position where I have a lot of free time and not a ton to spend it on. So I've been looking for just games and stuff I can play, hanging out, existing, that kind of deal. And in turn, something that I did one night just like on a fucking lark was I picked up the VTuber creation software, like the generic one everyone uses. And after playing with it for like a few hours, Coral was born. Well, at least Coral in the form of a VTuber, which is a big distinction, which I'm not going to elaborate on at this time. That's like an X number of subscribers goal level of like thing to get into. I did play Coral as a D&D character briefly, though. That was pretty fun. So anyway, I'm like, I got this rad look, and I'm not doing anything, so I'm gonna stream. And no one watched it. Like nobody at all, like zero. Like I straight up was begging my friends to watch it, and they were asleep or just not interested at the time. I miss gaming with you too. So that leads me to watching other VTubers. I'm not gonna name drop. Well, I don't know the courtesy on name dropping. Like if it's better or worse. But point remains. Fuck it. So I start watching, I think it was like NeuroShiny's videos. Well, video at the time. It was just they had a stream up, and I was like, I want to watch something. I want to. Devil's Thirst was south of the outpost, I think. There's too much. God, I'm lost. How do you landwalkers navigate above the water? This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not lost at all, and normal human word. Anyway, so made friends. Got into it a bit more, basically got encouraged to not just give up, so I didn't. Streamed some more. Streamed sounds like the past tense of stripped. But, like, poorly translated. Goodbye, thank you for watching any amount of my stream. Honestly, I genuinely like Nurse streams. I think they're chill. I like that they're just very, very open about what they're about, especially compared to me, who's terrified of being open about what I'm. Well, that's partially true. When I'm alone, I'm terrified about being open about what I'm about. When I've got some other people to like back and forth with, we'll get a little more into it. And that's not me saying like, oh, y'all should should do stuff. That's me saying, like, I don't feel like getting into it right now. Point is, start watching their videos, start watching their stream, interacting, actually get interacted with back for the first time in my life, which has never happened when I've interacted with any, like, even slightly, I'm not even going to say famous, just, like, anyone on the internet with more than double-digit followers. Wow, that's the first time that's actually popped. Okay, so yeah, I can be a bit more honest in that, they had some pretty cool kink stuff that they were talking about on their stream. And, like, if you, look at their avatar, I host them on occasion. I think they're actually in my suggested, follows. There's some bondagey vampire stuff going on there. God, you fucking asshole. I hate you. So, I have to genuinely give a shout out to Nourishiny of just, like, having talked to me at all kept me from giving up on it completely immediately. Oh dear. Okay. It's time to race some volcanoes. So that's what got me into it. I like the fantastical elements of, like, everyone's various things they've got going on. Some people are very committed to the bit, so to speak. Some people are very not. Personally, I'm somewhere in between because I keep having technical problems. I don't like that. I didn't like that. But yeah, for my long rambly answer, basically, I saw a kinky VTuber and was like, wait, they're allowed to do that? And was immediately more interested. And I got encouragement, which is something I'm not entirely used to. So I double was like, wait, I can have that? So here we are. And now, because I'm pretty consistently playing Sea of Thieves at night, just it's something to have open while I'm doing some other stuff that I'm not going to specify for purposes of not getting yelled at. And no, it's nothing degenerate. It's just if my boss finds this stream, I'm screwed. Anyway, yeah. It also just sort of helps me be less shy, I guess. If I could afford drugs, do you think I'd be VTubing? I'm sorry, but you're missing the ball on that one. Though you're the second... I wouldn't say you've accused me of being on drugs, but you're definitely the second person to bring up drugs in relation to me in the past 48 hours. Which is kind of funny that it happened twice. The first was my mother accusing me of being on drugs because I'm a millennial and broke. That's it. Honestly, so you say it's an expensive hobby, but I'm doing most of this from a webcam I got from Walmart and a free program from Steam. Like, the most expensive thing I got was the hand tracker, which should be arriving soon, and that was $100, which, while not cheap, I would not call expensive in terms of equipment. I fucking LARP. I've sunk more than that on outfits alone. And there goes, like, my whole ship. It's just a scratch, it's fine. Any decor you see on the ship, by the way, is, oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I've made my model from scratch. Well, not from scratch, but, like, pretty damn close. I paid, like, 15 for a skin base and then edited it so hard that it looks nothing like what it started as. I should probably and honestly want to credit the person I got that from. But that's also because this is gonna shock all of you so much. You're just gonna be blown away by my revelations. I am not a human. I am a merfolk. I am a mermaiden. Cast apart from my peers and whatnot. So this skin is a lot more complex than like a normal human skin. But if you're willing to put in the time and work to customize, you can do a lot with the tools they give you just from Vroid Studio. Which, in a weird way, I kind of want to stream now just as a, like, look how easy it is, and also to keep chatting with you guys. Because I think it's a hobby that anyone should be able to get into, but I think that about most hobbies. So let me just... Right, the treasure isn't there because the boat sunk the first time. Due to no one's fault. Well, especially not mine. Okay, of those of you actually listening in chat, how many of you want to see me fuck around in the studio program I used to make this avatar? I'm not allowed to talk about that for copyright reasons. But I'll give you a hint. There's a reason she's not part of your world. Alright, I don't want to spend all night on that. I genuinely did want to play Sea of Thieves. Okay, so she's in that rare category of queer and also a jerk. So I have one vote for yes, show some how do I do a streaming thing. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't remember. I don't know. I've never seen Jesus Christ Superstar. Alright, since I can leave here without any penalties. It's just, yes, this one, I guess. Yep, and now I'm here. Cool. That feels weird and maybe not the one I want. Mission? Okay. I see what's going on here. There we go. So I'm going to throw this up while I get the other thing working. But yeah, if you have a basic grasp of Photoshop or any kind of technology like that, you too can become a VTuber. You also need a webcam. $10 at Walmart. Um, Probably even cheaper on Amazon, but don't support Jeff Bezos. Or do? Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to say that on Twitch now? I'm going to assume that the answer is maybe. Anyway, let me. Wow, really? Okay, apparently we're not technically. Yeah, okay, that's updated. Give me a moment to actually open the correct software. But yeah, if you, well, if you have a webcam but not a computer, you have your own issues. Um, I'm pretty sure that I absolutely can say whatever the hell I want about Jeff Bezos, and he's never going to hear or care about it. That said, it's funnier to act like it matters. So, okay, I don't technically have a scene for this. Is I think the biggest thing. Properties. Yeah, this is the first time I've done a full display capture. Also, they really, to like all of these various softwares, should add a send to bottom button. There we go. Okay. Now you should be here. Um, as you can see, I've got some models of my own that are in various stages of creation. Um, and then they also give you some starter models if you just want to play around and like learn how it's set up. So let's create something completely new. Uh, Chat, fem or masculine? I can do both. I can do the fem. Okay, that was the first answer, so it's fem. I have a lot more stuff saved for fem too, so that kind of works. So this is what it gives you to start with. Your generic anime child. Well, child and or adult, they all look the fucking same to me. Oh, druid. Yeah, Azalea knows. When I played myself as a D&D character, I was a druid of the ocean. So it's pretty much like any create a character thing you've ever used. There's some face presets. There's some, it's like, let's just go down. I'm like, oh, there's that one. Oh, she has big ears. She can hear good. She is mildly annoyed. She's having trouble seeing. I did kiss the Fire Lady at the end, and I intend to kiss the Fire Lady's player sooner or later. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, it's if you've done Picru, if you've done create a character on anything, it's all the same stuff. It's all the same, like, you got your stuff over here and chat's kind of covering it, so I'll move it over. But you got your sliders, which like rotate eye socket. Let's Monster Factory this. Let's just make something terrible. Oh, they have kind eyes. Straighten upper eyelid. No. Straighten lower eyelid? Yes. Move upper eyelid down. No. Move lower eyelid up. No. Scornful look. Oh, this is, I don't know what their name is yet, but it's going to be some kind of weed pun. Droopy eyes? Oh, that's something. Iris size. Like, you have a lot of options here, and all of this is out of the box. This is not even me getting into the customization. However, this is Weed Girl 420 is, I think, what we're going to name her. I have the high brows, high and close together, and out of eyes. So now we got some eyes to choose from. Oh, that undid a lot of our changes, but that's okay. Listen, I'll kiss whoever the fuck I want to kiss, assuming they say yes. The legendary fourth weed smoking girlfriend. So let's see. Oh, she's probably out of it. She's got the stoner vision. Yeah, this is good. This is going somewhere. This is only going in good directions. I look like a rejected Pokemon gym leader. April Venti. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's her name now. That's her name. We're making April Venti, the VTuber who is always. God, I don't know what's better or worse. I think this one. She has chameleon eyes. Oh, Herbacia Dankin is good too. Maybe she's a magical girl. Maybe that's her magical girl name. Masculine eyes or feminine eyes are they're they're there. I don't entirely understand how they affect things, but from there you can affect the irises directly. Let's say that we want to have the weird, like, that color, no color irises, or these ones. And for a eye color, let's go green. I don't know what the hex code for this is going to do, but is that a real hex? Is that a real color code? Can we do that? No, it's not. Damn. Oh well. So we got eye highlights. We can give her sparkle eyes. Give her clover eyes. And that's not even getting into custom. Custom is where shit gets real. Custom is where you go when you want to make God cry. So I am going to, real quick, just look up a certain image. We're not doing anything licensed with this, so I don't really care about copyright. Wow, that's a really big picture of a thing. I sure hope I don't have anything inappropriate on my desktop. But we're gonna find out together. You and I, stream. You and I. Oh yeah, no, it didn't even generate the hair, and it generates the hair very well. So we are going to... what's the best way to do this? Presets. Eye highlights are literally like white dots on there. Custom, let's create a new one just so you can see what that looks like. And then edit texture. So now it gives you the basic, like, and it does this for most things you can edit the texture on. It'll straight up give you the, oh my god, I am such a bad student. I don't remember what these are called. The collections of vertices that make up the model. So let's say I want to give just some extra blazing good time here. Let's say that we want to just do that. So up here, set it so that it mirrors. And then you can see it on the face. That within the eye, it has started to do that. Aha! But that, my friends, is honestly the least interesting thing you could be doing with it. The import button. Now they have the Sharingan of weed. The UV map, that's what it was called. Yes. Thank you. But you can also straight up paint on the surface of whatever you're trying to edit. Could we get weed in just one eye? See, that's the difficulty here. It is actually really annoying to do reliable edits. So, as far as, so when you export, it doesn't give you this UV guide. That's the biggest problem. And there's no easy way to just click and separate, at least none that I've found. However, we are not without options. Close that saving. Don't worry, the weeding gun will be back. Let's go with this one. This one's a good one. This one will give us what we need, which is an approximate. Start editing without saving. Okay, so now you can export this to your desktop. It doesn't stretch the image. I mean, actually, I think it might stretch the image. I usually try to just make the textures with the UVs in mind, which also leads to some textures just being higher definition than others. So let's go to Photoshop, which I will bring up in a second. Bam. File, open, desktop, bunch of shortcuts, bunch of this. Cool. So now we have the weed eyes. We have the weed eyes open in a program where we can just straight up do whatever the hell we want with them. And in this case, I am going to just slap that leaf down. And then approximately slap it down again. File, save as, save for web. The point being that you overwrite the thing that it was. So PNGs. Yes, weed eyes. Yeah, sure. Like, normally I'd care about this stuff, but it doesn't matter here. Because this is just for fun. No, I'm not saving weed eyes. Now we go to import. We find the thing that we just exported. Open it up. The weeding gone. You can also use color calibration to fuck with some colors. However, these guys very specifically are black, so they won't respond to that. I should have picked something different. But yeah, you get the point. So then you save that as a new item. A new set of eye highlights that are just weed. And then from there, you pretty much do the same thing. Let's create new. And we can edit the texture some, but we're only really going for a color change. I just want to make them toasty McRoasty. Yeah. Yeah, she is beyond powerful. Eyebrows, same deal. I am actually really impressed by how well this program handles eyebrow tracking. You can kind of see it on me. But it could be better, could be worse. I don't care much about the eyebrows except to make them funny. So we're making them funny. This is how we know that they're the chosen weed. Eyelids, not eyeliner. So this one, again, only matters when the eyes are closed, like mine. You can see one is closed and one is open. Now that thinks both of them are closed, I guess. Whatever. But that's the texture we're looking at right now. And it does show up a little bit right around here, like right above the eye. I'm not going to customize all of these because fuck that. Eyeliner. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Get it, girl. Your shit's Gucci. Let's get the biggest lashes we can because it's... Again, we're... Oh, God. I feel like we're accidentally making some sort of... weed watermelon. A weedermelon, if you will. Now, as in a real anime, you can't fucking tell the noses apart unless you basically get a side profile of the face. And even then, it doesn't really matter because it's more about the highlights that they put on the nose than it is about the actual shape of the nose. Mouth. Mouth is the most fun, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because I have a mouth full of really scary, chompy teeth. Ah. But we don't have a ton to work with here at a base. Mouth corners, smile, frown, mouth Z, in, out. Mouth position, up, down. Yeah. And make it wide. Let's make it wide. Oh god, yeah, this is coming together into something that I hate. Mouth inside is a texture thing. You can see basically the not the gums, but like the inner skin, the general teeth, and the tongue. And the only thing we're going to change here, because honestly, it's a nightmare already. We don't need to do much. I hate human mouths, period. So we're going to make this one just. We're going to make it fun. Fun colors. Now, you might not be able to see that right now, but it will come up later. Don't worry. Cheeks. Let's stop editing. Okay, lips. Lips are next. So we've got a little bit of lips. A little bit of lips. Different. This one has lip gloss. This one has. This one has lip gloss. I feel you know what we're about to do. We're about to edit texture. So here is the scariest and coolest thing in the entirety of VTubing, in my personal opinion. It is straight up the entire UV map of the face. But for this, the only layer that exists is the layer for the lips. But you could put whatever you want here. Like, I can just write that, and no one can stop me. But we're not doing that. What we're doing is far worse. Oh, and if you, like, yeah, control, nope, nope. And then I think it's space and right click. Yeah, there we go. Actually, no, there's no guarantee that that's even. Let's make sure that that's even. I think I could use a little shading underneath just to be sure we, you know, just to make it look natural. So yeah, there we go. There's the lips. Save as new item, or you can overwrite, but honestly, I save as new item way more often. Cheeks. These are all very minimalistic edits compared to the nonsense we've done. Skin. Skin is the most important. Skin is, I mean, skin is skin. That in and of itself should tell you. So this is what happens when you put my face under all of that horror. We're not going to do that. We're going to put this face under it. And then we're going to edit the texture. So, what's a normal human skin tone? Actually, I genuinely am not completely sure where to pull a normal human. That looks like a white person. Ish. Oh, right. They have been token it up. So we gotta just around the eyes. Just really, just. But then everywhere else, they're just a little. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of how this is being. I'm gonna add that skin tone though because we're gonna need that later. But you got your ears, you got your face, you got your whatevers. Boom, bada boom. Beautiful, beautiful. You're welcome. I'm shocked that anyone is still watching. Um, but thank you for still watching. So we have this spray tan looking motherfucker. Let's do a little bit of highlighting on the forehead and maybe in the cheeks. Will that help? No, it definitely isn't helping, but it's doing something. Uh, yeah, I've created negative contour. I've created a lot of things today, and I intend to keep going. Save as new item. Reverse skin. Face paint. Give, give her a little kiss. Uh, give her a little mustache and goatee. Naruto face. Anime scar. I really like the stupid goatee. We're going with that. And it's face paint, so you can absolutely do whatever the fuck you want with it. Now, here is where things get interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean interesting. So we've got, a face, kind of, but it's not really doing much. Let's close the eyes. What do they look like closed? Okay. Yeah, let's just let's keep those open. Cat eyes. Oh, it makes them do that. Hide highlights. Oh, that's terrifying in its own way. I didn't know that was a thing. For the mouth, we've got this fantastic neutral expression. And this is what happens when you are neither neutral, smiling, nor sad, nor angry, happy, or surprised. But it also does vowels so that it can kind of match like what I'm doing right now. Let's do ah. Yeah, there's that fucking Willy Wonka tongue, motherfucker. But it's not really made for you to fuck with it this hard. I mean, am I still going to? Yes, absolutely. But the neutral expression, for the sake of it, is this. Eyebrows can go up and down. You get angry eyebrows. Yeah, this is surprised angry. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Me and my fucking tie-dye chunk of a tongue. And we could set this up for all of them. I'm not going to because it's basically the same process. You get a handful of very specific, basically presets that you can then cycle through. In my case, I have them set for like smiling, happy, sad, like that kind of stuff. Let's get into hair next. So there are the hairstyle sets. Oh, that is. We can give her the Hatsune Miku. We can give her the character from Naruto who's 1010. I remembered her name. We can give her the Kirito. Or we can mix and match. Do front is this, back is this, overall hair is this. Overall hair, I think, overwrites front and back. Yeah, this is starting to become just probably the greatest thing I've ever created. You're welcome, and I'm glad that you're all here to witness this. If anyone is still alive in chat, please respond. Okay, cool. That's at least one person seeing this nightmare. Now this is all fun and good. This is all fun and a reverse mullet, so like the front is covering and the back is shaved. I think we can make that happen. And for that to happen, we're gonna remove everything. Why? Because we're about to go off the grid with a custom hairstyle. Edit hairstyle. So, freehand hair group goes like, oh, wait, I want to make sure that it stays even. What color hair do we want? Do we want like Chucky Finster red? Black with red highlights. We could try. The choices are your imagination. So now we draw it onto the face. Yeah, this is devilry at best. The kindest thing I can say about this is that it should be destroyed. Alright, so we got that. Now, there's also procedural hair, which does the same thing, but basically follows, you know, patterns and procedural generation. But our way is more fun. So we're done. Save as new item. Bing, bang, boom. But we do want the base hair to be the correct color. So let's just... boop. Yeah, there we go. And now it's on to body editing. Now, color, I specifically picked... I saved the skin color from earlier so we don't have to deal with that. And when it shades in a darker color and a lighter color. It's pretty much limited to cell shading. From what I've seen, I could be wrong. Like how there's fem height and mask height, like there's a difference. But let's minimize. Okay, so if you minimize fem height and maximize mask height, you get nothing. If you maximize fem height and minimize max height, you get... I have to be honest, this is... we're making some kind of giant here. Alright, head width. Yeah. Head tip. Can't even see that one. Neck length, the longest neck possible and the thinnest neck possible. Soften that collarbone. Well, it doesn't really matter. Show Adam's apple. Sure. She's trans. You know what? We're inclusive in 2022. Shoulder width, the smallest possible. Chest size, the biggest badonkadonks that money can buy. Chest prominence, the biggest badonkadonks money can buy. Chest split. Yeah, so it splits between one boob and two boob. Arm length. Finger size. Hand size. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. This is awful and I hate it so much. Torso length. Extend. Waist width. Recede. Leg length. Extend. Foot size. Tiny. Tiny feet. Outfit. I'm actually going to go back to the hairstyle and make one edit. Just so that we can have it later. I want to be able to see the face of this creation. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a good decision. Save as new item though, just because maybe I'll want the other one later. Outfit. Now here's where shit gets real. And by shit gets real, I mean goddamn. They let you do a lot. They have some built-ins, which are honestly not that terrible. It's just like, what's going on? Now it just looks like a very tall, malformed weed dealer. Now she's just kind of rocking it. You know, she's being her authentic self. There's this. You know, the gothic Lolita going on. This terrifying thing. Kimono. Oh, that did not take well to the body warping. But none of these feel quite right. None of these to me scream April Herbaceae Dankin Venti. So we're gonna just go down the list and we're gonna customize. Let's see. Yeah, let's have a little more fun here. Let's have, yeah, just, it's impressive that they find them in her size. And the shoes will even do custom because you needed custom shoes for those custom feet. So tops, custom. You can see I actually already have a fair number of them just from the fact that I've made a few avatars for friends and stuff. This is the one I'm going to put on first. I'm gonna be honest, I think I got it in one. I don't know if this needs an edit. But we're gonna just for the sake of it, we've also got this. We've got Malon's shirt from that game. We have my pirate coat from some of my VTuber streams. We have an Ocarina of Time crop top. I have a shirt I made for a person who I'm trying to attract. But we can do better. We can make our own. So let's say, do we agree hoodie or are we thinking open coat? Oh, I accidentally clicked open coat, so I guess we're going open coat. Edit texture. So, we've got the basics going on here. We've got, same as before, we've got the whole UV mask. We need a nice green color for the... Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. I realized that I was working on the same layer that I was drawing over. I don't like doing that. Someone who couldn't afford a green coat, but just needed one real fast. Actually, I'm not gonna completely deny it. That looks kind of sick. Like, not on purpose, but it does. So from there, we just same deal. So we have all these UV maps under here that just are going completely unused. But I want to write on the sleeve a very important message. Don't do drugs. Nailed it. And because I forgot to turn off the thing, It now also says that in reverse fonts on the other side. So if anyone sees her in a mirror, they'll be like, oh, I understand now. I'm not supposed to do drugs. And let's just give her some minty fresh sleeve edges. And whatever's over here. And just a little loop around the bottom, because she is an angel, and that is where her halo has fallen. Inner top. So inner top is straight up. If I were to erase this, it would just, there would be nothing there. It'd be blank. We don't want blank. Blank is boring. Blank is for chumps. We want something more powerful. We want just blue streak right down the body with the power of Tron. Yeah. This is why I should not be allowed to make VTubers ever. Notice that it doesn't tell us where the UVs for the body are, so that whole thing just looks pretty awful. It does look like the kanji for fire. You know what? Yeah, we gotta do some justice here. Just, no one should be allowing me to do these things. I am committing crimes against nature. But yeah, she's got a little, she's proud of it. And let's just save that as a new item. Let's just save all of those as some new items for me to slap on some unfortunate character later. Because I have some really great stuff that I could put on this, but this is so much better. Bottoms. So we got our custom bottoms, which is a whole bunch of them. Presets. Custom. Let's create new. Want shorts, skirt, pants with no crease, knee-length skirt, mini skirt, pencil skirt. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, chat? As usual, first answer wins. That's not an answer. No pants. Got it. Let's just, you know what, fuck it. Let's give her like a mini skirt, but not really like a mini. Let's make it, nope, that actually looks terrible. No pants it is. Okay, so there's dresses, which take up like multiple slots. There's neck accessories, which I've made some custom ones. Needs a tie, so everyone knows that she is a professional. Need socks. And sandals. And then there's accessories, which right now, from all I've seen, are cat ears, rabbit ears, which you can apply both, And yes, I did just say rabbit ears. I know which one of you's ears poked up when I said rabbit ears. We're gonna have them all. We're gonna have them all and die trying. And glasses for fighting crime. The outline, when it renders, I want to give a bit more width here. Accessory doesn't really matter. Body outline width does. Okay, so we have now created this fucking thing. Now let's see it in motion. So there are some stock animations. Probably, I'm not going back. There's only forward. The tiny shoes. Jump. Jumping. Jumping 2. Vaulting over a horse. Yeah, let's just imagine this at the edge of your bedstand tonight. And then it does this pose at you. There's some more animations to play with in here that are basically just like, what does it look like? They don't really do anything. Like, these are all basically just previews. They're preloaded into the models, I believe, but I don't really know how to use that. Yeah, you can use fighting game. This is a fighting game create a character if I've ever seen one. Oh, sick front flip. Background. Import background picture. What have I got? Oh, right. This. Yeah, this is from I believe earlier in the day's stream. We're coming full circle. And by full circle, I mean someone please kill me. Let's see. Let's get just a little bit of wind going. Just enough that there's like some movement. Post-processing. Let's turn that anti-aliasing all the way up. Let's turn the bloom up. The threshold down and the intensity up. Motion blur. We don't really need it, but fuck it. And finally, picture size. Adjust to window size, or it's got a handful of pre-made ones. We're gonna go with square. Why? Because look at this fucking thing. Boom. And you might think, oh, she's done, right? We're done? We don't need to deal with it anymore? No. No, I was forced to create this. I created this being, so I have to give it life now. Which means export as VRM. Where's that name? April Herbasica Venci, whatever. Fucking, I had it. Yeah, okay. We're not removing anything. We're not toning this down. Who can assign a personality to our avatar? Anyone. She could be used in depiction of violence, sexual acts, or even commercial use. One day you're going to look up, you're going to see that on a Coke commercial. You're going to wish that I had said differently. I wish I remembered what Creative Commons license did what, but I don't really care because at this point, I'm basically delirious from this whole affair. But because I don't want to lose this, I'm going to save as April Venti. And now we can close that. And now we can use a program that you might be more familiar with my beautiful face on it. This is your last chance to back out before you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Avatar selection. I don't know. I've been thinking of a new one. I've been thinking of just something a little out there, something a little here you go. You get this. You get this is what you deserve. I got the tits specifically have jiggle physics, but the hair doesn't because I didn't set the hair up right. So the hair, if I turn my head sideways, will just go at a right angle. Now I'm angry. Now I'm whatever this is. Now I'm sad. Now I'm surprised. Now we're back to neutral. So that was my tutorial. For the love of God, never make one of these. Please, I regret every decision I've made in regards to it. But also remember, don't do drugs. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I'm done yet. I have one or two minor things I need to take care of. Nothing major, nothing especially Really, I'm just trying to find someone who doesn't have a ton of viewers, who could use that few moments of, like, getting something. You don't have to stay, but for the sake of having, it's polite. It tends to make people really happy. So, who have we got? Um, yeah, there we go. That's a good one. I am so sorry.